Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Fall Guys. You may be wondering, why aren't you on the main menu screen? That's because I have a little bit of a small announcement. And that small announcement is that I am actually Hatsune Miku. That is all. Play some Fall Guys. I can't see the light at the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku, is that you? True. I even got the emote too. When I'm in game, I'm gonna do it. I don't have the other Miku outfit because I wasn't paying for the other one. But I like this one better anyway. I don't care about like sweater Miku. Apparently I'm not allowed to play this game. Please? Please let me find players? Hatsune Miku? Okay, yeah. Miku's got this. Miku can't lose. The world is hers. So, if I lose, then it's quite obvious that my opponents were cheating. So, that's because actually liking Miku only became popular in I don't know. I was gonna make up a random year. You know, they added new game modes to this, and I gotta tell you, some of them suck. So like this one, you just gotta like follow like that line, right? In the oh my, this sensitivity sucks. Okay, so it's top left is the I believe. No, it's not. It's this one. Yeah, so you just gotta follow the line. I need to fix this so much. I'm gonna follow everyone else. I think it's because the game keeps switching between if I'm using a mouse and keyboard or not. I'm just gonna literally just gonna follow everyone else. Like they've already figured it out, so might as well just follow. Oh, yeah. My bad. And by my bad, I mean that game mode is impossible to win now. Let's see if I can fix this controller problem. Oh, I did a challenge. What's the button? X. Okay, let's go into the settings. Controller. They both have 50. No, stop this. Okay, wait. I'm gonna let you keep looking at the game, but I'm gonna figure out how to fix this problem. This? Okay. Yes. Okay. The controller is paired wirelessly. And now it's not turning on. What if I plug it in again? The exact same problem? Sick with it? Allow. Connection successful. Paired. And then the controller turns off. Wow. The worst stream ever? Hmm. If I hold down the button. That's not how you do it. You do this. I hate when they make me have to do something else. No, I'm not allowed to. There we go. And now it's in pairing mode. And now we can find it, I hope. You do what I say? I say I'm dealing with it because this sucks. Because I have the freaking... It was working fine last time, but now it literally just doesn't want to work properly, so... Whatever. You see this? If I hold down the left stick, right, it's like, oh, you're using a controller. But if I move the right stick, it's like, oh, you're moving a mouse. What the hell is this about? Or in fact, maybe... I'm unplugging the controller. I'm just going to play with keyboard. I'll figure out how to do it. Oh, but I need the mouse. I'm not playing with keyboard. I don't want to. And so, I guess that's why the camera starts turning faster. Maybe I just need to turn down the keyboard and mouse sensitivity, and then it'll act like I'm... And then it'll be lower or something, but I don't know. A lot less people play this game now, I see. But whatever, I still find it fun. I guess that's the real problem with them. Like could you imagine playing like games with that sensitivity? This is why I don't trust like Epic Games, man. Because they're like, oh yeah, your controller's fine, it's gonna work, and then no, it doesn't. Steam says that it recognized my controller. Oh well, Epic Games. Oh. Why not? Give me a break. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But until then, I'll deal with it. Can I open up the stay? Oh, this one sucks too. Stop giving me the sucky game modes. You know, apparently there's a time where like recently like something happened with the servers, and instead of the game modes that they have in rotation, people could play every game mode that was in Fall Guys, so they got to play the fun ones again. I don't know why they took out a whole bunch of the fun ones and replaced them with the normal ones, but whatever. You don't understand how slightly I have to move. Oh my gosh, it's impossible with the freaking camera. I have to move this joystick so delicately. Do you see the whipping of the camera? I'm not gonna qualify this one. That's just because I messed up on the first one. Oh my god, I qualified. Everyone else besides me is garbage. That's how you become a good player, right? You gotta have the toxic mindset. You can never be like friendly. Unless you can be friendly if you're the best already. That's the secret. Okay, this one's gonna be easy with the camera because I don't need to move the camera that much. This is another one of those. This was an original game mode that they changed later and made it different and a bit harder, but then in the most recent one they just changed it back to the original. So it's like easy again, which is why most of these game modes end so fast, is because it's just like everyone knows how to do it. They're not there. I see that. Sometimes the hammers spawn at the bottom. Sometimes they don't. But like the only shortcut now becomes doing that. Oh, sucks. Oh, come on. Whatever. I'm gonna adjust the sensitivity for the mouse and keyboard and then see if that changes anything. The problem with it also is that I can't check my sensitivity problems until I'm actually in the game. So, you know, I'm going to just do it. I'm just gonna do it. Keyboard. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, I'm turning on the mouse, man. To adjust this. I swear. Like actually. Oh yeah, okay, let's see if that works. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna just deal with it because I don't know. And if it also doesn't change it, I'm gonna adjust the controller sensitivity. Could have done both at the same time, but I'm stupid and an idiot. So I didn't. The secret is, or like, people may be wondering, why are you streaming this? Why are you streaming specific games this week? It's because I'm streaming games that have a battle pass I haven't done yet. Because half of the time I just do nothing, and so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do the battle pass later, and then I never do. So I'm like, if I'm streaming it, I can do the battle pass and stream at the same time. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's see if my hard work of 2 seconds of thought paid off. No, it didn't. I hate that people do that sometimes. Like, it's like I think the problem that Fall Guys has, and the reason why people stop playing it, is that it literally just comes down to, like, because there's so little different game modes. Like, even every new season, they probably had, like, 5 new games. Like, people just like memorize, right? And they know like the best way to win, even if each game has like, I don't know, like 3 variations of what it could be. I can easily memorize all 3 of them and then know the quickest route through it. Which is why, like, you don't see people take a million years on these, like, games anymore. Because anyone playing the game is people who've played it for a while. Whatever, that's like... I just think if they really cared about this game, they would just have to keep, like... They would have to do kind of what Fortnite does, but, like way quicker than Fortnite does it. They just need to keep adding, like, a whole bunch of new stuff to keep the game itself fresh. Which, I think that's the only reason Fortnite hasn't died. Especially with the addition of Zero Build. Because I stopped playing Fortnite for a while, but then I started playing it again. You know, like, not like I care, but I just like play it every once in a while, right? I do a battle pass. Like, I think the skins are cool. I never like spend more money because I'm like, because that, oh yeah, I've freaking bought the battle pass, right? And then it's like, I just do the battle pass. That's what I do. That's what I do on like all these games. And some of them I didn't. Some of them I still don't do. And that's mainly because they're games like nothing against these games. But like games like Brawlhalla, their battle pass, they have battle passes. But they're the ones that there's no in-game currency to buy the battle pass. You have to pay like $13 Canadian every pass to like own it every time, which is like, it's fine, definitely makes them money. I just think that I don't want to, like, yeah, like if I had like a steady income, yeah, you know, yeah, but like, let's try to adjust the other setting, and if that doesn't work, then it's like bugged and just whatever. I wonder if the console servers are different from PC on this. No, okay, I know. Controller sensitivity down to, oh my gosh, man. Down to 30. Oops. Let's save that, right? Yeah, okay. It's not like a, oh, you have to. Let's try again. And like, let me tell you. If a game has a premium currency, there better be a way to get that currency in the game, or else I'm being mad at you again. And like, okay, is something wrong with Fall Guys? Why is it the same like 3 game modes? It really has gone downhill, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. There's so many like the games I can think of that are kind of like that. And like a lot of them have battle passes, but then the battle pass doesn't give out the premium currency, and I'm like, why? Like, even if you don't give out, like, I don't know, like give out like what COD used to do, and give out like I don't know, like 200. Well, Fortnite still does it. It has not fixed the camera problem, so I don't know what even. Those sliders must just be for show, apparently. That's like, I don't know, like especially when like the stuff. Okay, like let me give you like a really good example. League of Legends skins that you buy with RP cost like an ungodly amount of RP for like 1. And that wouldn't be that bad if like there was another way to get RP, because to my knowledge I haven't seen one. And especially because, like, a lot of people would even use RP to buy the champs, because it's like, it takes forever to get any blue essence in that game. That's why I don't play League of Legends. That's why I'm mad. That's why I get mad at League of Legends. That's not the only reason. The other reason is that it's just full of Smurfs. And there's, like, if you want to get into League of Legends, it's just a whole bunch of, like, people who are probably, like, I don't know, maybe platinum, higher, or gold, probably, because most people suck. And then they're just in, like, beginner lobbies, and it's just, it's so annoying. No, I'm like, but they can't. They can't really fix that besides doing like what Overwatch did, and I don't think that would be a good play because Overwatch's thing is so stupid. It's like, oh, you need to like link your like phone number. Unless they got rid of that, I don't know if they did. I don't think they did. I don't play it either. Overwatch is like, hey, did you know, did you play original game? Yeah, I did, and I kind of liked it for a while, and then you guys made it weird with certain characters and balance changes. Okay, so we're gonna do the new one, and we're gonna make it even worse somehow. No, how did you do that? We won't tell you. We're gonna put a battle pass in it. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna make you do like 1,000,000 challenges in like a week to get some currency. Oh, you guys are the worst. This is the one. You can't do that. You can't do that. Someone needs to do something. You see, this is why society crumbles, man. Oh, someone moved the other one and everyone got up. Ooh, and I still did it, even with the camera. I haven't used the emote yet. I should have used the emote. If it's not like a race round, I'll use the emote. It's the final round? What? They really need to do something about this game. Like, I could even care less if they just put, like, bots in their game. Because I know they do that with Fortnite. But, like, I don't know. Some of these games used to go to, like, 6 rounds. Now, but this is, like, the 3rd round, isn't it? I don't remember which email's the new one. Not that one. that's a different one. This is the Miku one. They didn't let me finish. Okay. I just need the full email before trying to win this game up. But the real thing is, there was no reason to throw the blast balls in like the first like couple minutes of this mode. You literally just like, you can kill someone, like the odd person every once in a while, but like you gotta wait till there's like a whole bunch of holes in the floor. Like now is a good time, but like killing someone over here is gonna be like hard. It's literally just like another perfectly fine strategy is just holding the ball, because actually But like actually if the ball is like right next to you, you like won't move at all. I'm not staying. Really wish I could figure out the whole controller problem, because I really don't want to play with a mouse. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna take a look at the keyboard controls, and if I like them, if I think they're fine. WASD control. I do not like them. I do not like them at all. Let's see what challenges I have to do. I'm not doing like half of this, I swear. I'm gonna keep going. Yo, maybe, do you know what? Next time I stream this, I swear, I'm just gonna like stream it from like my console or something. Like if I can't figure out how to get this controller to work, because like actually, because like tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming from my PlayStation anyway, because Smite's like, oh, let's not have cross progression with PlayStation for some reason, and they still don't. But their other games do, like Divine Knockout, and not all of them actually, just Divine Knockout and Rogue Company has cross progression with PlayStation, but Paladins and Smite doesn't for some reason, which is like, I don't know. From what Hi-Rez released, they said that Sony wasn't letting them do cross progression, but Sony also says that they let them do it, so I really don't know. All I can tell you is that it's not in the game. That's what I can tell you. We're playing that tomorrow. Smite got the is getting a season 10 upgrade. I've read the patch notes a little bit, and I think I'm gonna like some of the changes. It's a lot of like new stuff, so I'm gonna have to get used to a lot of new content. And then the new god's coming out, and I think he's a warrior, so you know, it's my preferred class. So I can't wait to play him. Might be hard to get him. Everyone wants to play the new god when he comes out. Or when they come out. So it might be just a little bit difficult. There we go. First. Back in the groove. Even with the camera. But you know, I'll definitely try to get a couple games of Surtur tomorrow. Or however you say it. I know some people say it differently. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is. I'll definitely hear it tomorrow, because they do say their own names. And that'll be me just trying out the new season items. Maybe later on in the week I might play some like ranked games. If I'm playing like any ranked, it's probably going to be duel, because if I'm playing the ranked joust, I usually want at least one person. And one of my friends is, I don't know, he's just playing on a different account now, and he doesn't have the requirements to play ranked, so I have to wait for him. I could play joust by myself, I just don't want to, because I know what playing Smite solo queue feels like. It's like it's like you enter a boxing ring, and there's 5 people in the boxing ring, right? No way, I'm evening it up. 6, right? And it's supposed to be 3-on-3, right? But all 5 of the people turn on you and start punching you. That's what playing Smite solo queue is like. Any game mode that is more than like 1, like duel's fine, it's a 1v1, okay? It's like 1-on-1, who cares? But no, we got We got the other game modes where, I don't know, people with the same MMR as me don't know how to build items. Isn't that insane? I was diamond. I was diamond. And the people that I matched with still don't know how to play the game. Can you imagine that? That's why I want matchmaking systems in some games to be like fixed. Okay. But I could literally go on about about the matchmaking stuff forever. Like it's literally as bad as, and it's never on the enemy team either, right? The enemy team is full of 3 people who are my skill level or maybe a bit under it or a bit above. But then it's my teammate who is either feels like it's their first time playing the game, or that they're freaking they could be trolling, that's another thing, or even I don't know, they just don't know, and it's weird to see. Like, I swear I still see people who don't know how to buy relics, and that's like fine if you're new to the game, but I don't get why someone who's new to the game would be queued with me. Unless it might have something to do with that, but I don't know. I think there was a reset, but I think that was only for ranked MMR. That's like whatever. Every game of Smite I played recently, let me tell you this. It was literally the easiestly winnable game, but my third teammate like gets killed 8 times because they keep going in, and then like for no reason at all. Like one game it was the tank who was going in, and then just died like 8 times, fed 8 kills, a whole bunch of gold to the enemy team, and then like at one of the games they disconnected. The other game they stayed but just kept feeding more kills, and it's like at that point it doesn't matter. Like I could play like the best I could, but I'm down a couple items and I'm down a couple of levels, and it's just hard. Like I could have won, right? But I'm just saying I would need a third teammate who at least knows how to play the game. That's all I'm saying. And no, and I mean no disrespect to people who are trying to learn a game. I'm just saying that I don't think that someone who is trying to learn the game should be matched with me. This is my rant. I'll probably I'm just like preparing, because tomorrow I'm definitely gonna go on like a rant about why people suck. But at least tomorrow people will have more of an excuse. Oh, there's a whole bunch of new items. Like even if they read the patch notes, they may not understand how it works that well. Well, it's like whatever. I don't care. There's a new god too. People might not understand how he works. I might not understand. There's a couple I've had problems with in the past. Not many, maybe like 2. But I know some people have problems. Some people who've been playing the game longer than me have problems sometimes. One of my friends has played the game longer than me, and they still find out stuff. I would say the key is, if you want to learn those games, you can look at some videos. I think sometimes those types of videos can lead you more astray. And when people say to like use builds from like there's I think it's called Smite Fire, but those builds are from the pro players, and so those builds are meant for Conquest. So if you're not playing Conquest, they're not like, they're still fine builds, but they're not, I think, the most helpful. And also it doesn't really like show you like a counter build. Like you wouldn't know how to counter build an enemy by just looking up a build online. So I would say the most important thing to do is is just try a bit. Definitely, Smite and I think all of them have versus AI. I would say do a couple, play a couple different characters, see who you actually enjoy playing, and then have like a read through of their abilities, make sure you understand what they do, and then maybe look up like some base builds. Like, you don't have to follow a build if you're not comfortable. You could always like, those games have auto build, auto level. If you're not comfortable with that, you can, by all means, you can keep that stuff on. But I would say look at a couple builds if you're feeling comfortable to make your own build, and then see what would be good. Like, most of the time, if you're playing a hunter, it's usually attack speed. Most hunters build transcendence first. It's like stuff like that, right? Like, you'll see that if you're looking at the builds. And then it's mostly like, find what role you want to play most of the time, because like, it is important to know most roles. But it's more like, I would say, like, if you focus too much on trying to learn everything, then you're not going to really be that particularly good at one thing, right? I've, like, for me, I played warriors. I played every warrior to god rank 10, which is when you unlock when you can buy the diamond skin for them. Well, every warrior so far. When they release a new one, I'll do it too. And so I've done that. Warriors are my favorite class. I know they're not a better tank than Guardians, but I just prefer it. Okay. It's kind of like... I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, and I live. God, please. Oh! And I win! And the Miku win. There we go. Finally. See, all I had to do was talk about Smite. Ooh. That, like, definitely. I think I'm gonna go into more depth tomorrow about the whole, like, items and stuff in Smite. I definitely won't be solidly recommending a lot of the new items. I might say there's definitely ones I would recommend for certain gods, like Cuckoo Khan. His like passive gives him power based on how much mana he has, and there's a new item that deals true damage based on how much mana you have. So I might say build that on him. I'm not sure how well it would be, but I would definitely try it while everyone's still getting used to it. There's a whole bunch of stuff I could talk about. Smite, the stuff I've done for like hours. I played that game for like I wish I could be able to tell, man. Like, yeah, I did play it on PC a long time ago, but like, I just started playing it like on console a while ago. Like when I got a PlayStation, right? I could finally play games with most of my friends. And like that's when I just started playing like a whole bunch of like Smite and stuff. Oh, I've been playing Smite like constantly for the past couple, 5 years maybe. But it's like, I don't know. I like it. Ugh. I literally am going to lose. Unless I can pull off the shortcut that is right here. Oh, I was like the last person. Jeez. Hagun Hatsune Miku. Excuse me? Are you British? Oh. I need to get like a capture card too or something. I own a lot of games on console. Like, because I think, yeah, I'm just gonna like might just switch over to console. Like, yeah, I lose the model, but like I also really want to test out, and I'm not going to do it today or anything, but I really want to test out if my headset mic from my console sounds better than my microphone I use for my PC, because then I could just use my headset microphone. This guy, I think he Gears of War character. It also just might be the position of my mic, like I might need my mic closer to my mouth. But honestly, it's like, I think it's pretty close. Or either that or I need to talk louder more often. That's the other like thing. You see this? Why does this have like this weird particle effect? It's like nowhere else like it. It's just, is it supposed to be a screen? I guess so. Feels weird. This game mode kind of sucks because, like, if it's later on, it's fine. Because then it's like, oh, we need to like get like 4 people out. Or like, oh, when you need to get like 12 out, like half of the time people aren't like stupid enough to die on this one. They tried to assassinate Miku. Okay. It's fine. Round's over. Another thing I would say is that I really don't like some games with battle passes, and not the whole like, oh, you need to buy it. That's fine. I could care less, really, actually. But like games like, okay, this one's gonna suck, but games like Epic Games, like Fortnite and Fall Guys, they really make it so that you can easily do the battle pass. You just have to like log in every day and then just do the daily challenges, right? And then you'll do the other challenges while doing your dailies most of the time. Not on Fortnite as much, but on Fall Guys definitely. And I like that. And like COD's battle pass isn't that hard either. Did they make the ball heavier? This game mode used to suck, by the way. Okay, yeah. I was so glad when they like got rid of this game mode permanently, because it used to be so glitchy as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna win. I feel bad for the other guy, but... Ooh, he's getting the hang of it a bit. I've had times where it just like glitches out the side of that barrier. Or sometimes it just disappears. Like, yeah, you get the like set spike. Bam. I don't think he has enough time to stop me. Like I could literally just like stop him. But that's mean. Because stop playing, that's like, oh, you rubbing it in, right? Well, I guess you could count me still scoring as rubbing it in, but I think that's a lot more respect to a person than you know, me just like giving up. That one was a little mean, I think. But I always thought that. I always thought that going easy on someone, unless they like want that, right, is like the biggest disrespect you could ever pull on someone. Like I used to play a lot of fighting games, and like a lot of my friends would play it with me, right? And then like if they didn't ask me to go easy, that would usually be the last time they played that game, because they just assumed I was just better. Well, like I don't know mechanics of fighting games, right? I just, most of the time I can just play better, right? And a lot of my friends just assume that I've like practiced or something, and then they never pick up the game again, which is like whatever. I hardly ever play fighting games anymore. The last, like, you guys suck, man. I'm like, I don't know. Last time I played a fighting game, I like entered like I was in like one of the open tournaments. And like I didn't do bad. It was like split into like North America, right? And I came like not of the whole tournament. It was like this specific tournament was like a what are they called? The qualifier? And then like if you did well, then you would be invited to like the like nationals or whatever, and then you would fight like the best player in like Europe and like Asia sides. In the quarterfinal, I think in one of them, because they split it into like 4 quarterfinals, but like I don't think it increased your chances of being chosen if you entered more than one. But in the quarterfinal, I came, I think, like 20th, which was pretty good, especially because I was just learning the game. It was a lot of fun too. I got to fight the I think the player who came in first, and yeah, I could see why they actually like came in first. They knew the game, they knew stuff. And honestly, like, I think it's always I always like seeing other people's skills, right? Very interesting to see. Like when someone like actually knows what they're doing. I like watching pros. That's why this year I watched the Smite Pro League. I lose. I'm pressing so many more. Just luck of the draw at that point. Well, congratulations to them. Let's give them a round. Let's give Omni-Man a round of applause. Another Twitch streamer. Ooh, I did all my dailies. Yeah, and even now in Fall Guys, you can get these crowns through these crown shots that they give out when you do your dailies and stuff. And yeah, yeah, in a tournament scenario, right? No one's gonna go easy on you, right? But like I'm gonna say I'm glad that that guy didn't go easy on me. Okay, let's see what else I can do. Literally, like, just played the game. Let's keep going. Probably play, like, 1 or 2 more, depends. Probably only gonna stream a shorter amount of time. But, I might get back into playing a fighting game. I just need to find one I really like. I don't like Street Fighter. I don't like Tekken. Like, I don't mind those games. I just think that they're, like, way harder to actually, like, if I wanted to play it competitively, you have to play against so much people, right? It's the same thing with, like, let's say, for example, League of Legends or Dota, right? I would rather try to go pro in Smite than League or Dota. Not just because I played Smite for longer, but Smite has such a smaller player base compared to the other two. So it's just a better chance, right? Like, why would I go pro? And I get it's like, oh, it's a different, like, prize pool, right? Like, oh, if I'm like a pro League player, I get like this much money, and if I was a pro Smite player, I get this much money. But I would rather have a better chance at being a pro player, rather than like thinking about, oh, if I am a pro player, I could get this prize pool, right? That's such a, like, I cheated you. Because then, like, because, like, I don't know, I would imagine, you know, you killed yourself too. I would imagine that, that you would still get paid, even if you don't win the whole thing. And I know that, like, there's a grand prize, but I know there's also placement prizes. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and the other problem is I don't like the game mode that is the competitive game mode in these games at all. Because what? It's Summoner's Rift in League. It's called Conquest in Smite. And whatever in Dota, I've never actually, like, played it past the tutorial. But I literally hate those game modes. Not because of the game modes or anything. It's literally just because there's a higher chance. No, I'm bringing it back to the boxing thing. Like, if I'm playing Joust, right? It's six boxers, 3v3. I'm one of them. But I'm being ganged up by 5 people at once. My own teammates are fighting against me, right? And Conquest is exactly like that too, right? It's 5 on 5. There's 10 people in the ring. And then 9 of them turn and fight me, right? and occasionally, right? You might find 1 or 2 people. I forgot I'm out of the game. You might find 1 or 2 people who are actually, like, good at the game. Great for that. That there are people who actually know the game. But, and I'm saying this honestly, I bet I could play 100 games. And in all 100 games, there would be someone who either didn't know the game, was throwing on purpose, was someone who thinks that they, like, know the game, but have, like, and then are like barking orders, but they've been like feeding kills to the enemy team the whole game. In all of those 100 matches, each match, one of those three things. And you know, I could be wrong, but of the recent games I've played, probably the past 50 to 40, 50 games, there has been that guy. And it's always someone different. And my question to the masses is, why are you bad? That's my question. I don't, like, okay, like, I know that, and also, I don't even care that much. I don't care if you're playing casual and you're doing whatever, right? I don't care if you're like, oh, I wanted to do this build because we're not playing seriously. Fine. But I don't want you to do that build, not play seriously, and then flame your own team for you doing bad. And anyways, even though it's casual, you still gotta take the game seriously. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying this right now. I'm not gonna like, oh, whatever. Oh, I should turn off chat. I should turn off chat, like in-game Smite chat for next stream. But I'm not going to, because I want anyone watching it to see what playing that game is like. And let me, and you know, I'm like bad mouthing it a lot, but I would have to play 50 games of Smite to feel the toxicity that you feel in one game of League. That's like a fact. That's like a ratio. That's not even like a me making it up number. That's just like literally. Yeah, Riot Games itself. And the same thing. Like if you hop on Valorant, it's the same thing. Like literally, okay, you could say whatever you want about CS:GO, but somehow CS:GO has become less toxic than Valorant. And like who are you people who are playing Riot Games? You're part of the problem. That's what. Nah, you know, I'm just kidding. I know there's a lot of people who play the Riot Games stuff now who aren't toxic, and that's more of a past problem. But I think it's really foolish for Riot Games to try and get rid of their toxicity problem when that's like their player base. League of Legends is the only game I know that has a report option for being toxic. And the problem I have with that is it's just such a... It has such a loose definition. It always comes up to like being debatable. They do not care. Riot Games, I don't think they care. That's another thing. I could say anything about like that, but like when I couldn't access my my Epic account because like I accidentally linked it to an email that like already existed, but I didn't have access to that email. I emailed them and they're like, "Oh, could you can you like prove you own this email?" And then I'm like, "No, I don't own the email." And then he was like, "Let me transfer you over to someone else." And then that guy was like, "I fixed it for you." And then it was fixed. I'm like, "Thank you." And like, that's some of the best, like, I don't usually go to, like, customer service stuff like that most of the time. Most of the time I don't have a problem. Right? Or if I have a problem, half of the time it's something I can fix on myself, either by just knowing what to do or looking it up. But like, I don't know. To be fair, my Fortnite account was hacked into before. But I guess whoever hacked into it got realized I didn't have my credit card linked to it, so they just played a couple games on my account. They really just ignored it. What the hell? Okay, and like I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I think it's just like the people, right? It's like the workforce. Or I guess it would be the support division or whatever. But it's just like, I don't know. Didn't like Riot Games fire a whole bunch of people or something because of, it was like misconduct or something? I don't know what the word is. Oh, true. Yeah, that is important to disconnect your Prime. It's true. Like, I would be like pissed. Like if my like if an account for a game I actually played, like if my Smite account got hacked and then Hi-Rez was like, oh, I'm sorry, but like if Hi-Rez just ignored me, not even if they said like, I'm sorry, but we can't do anything, because then I would be like, okay, they can't do anything. But if they just ignored me, then yeah, I'd be pissed. Like, what's that about? And not like they they wouldn't be able to do stuff about it. Riot Games, I would imagine, must have a lot of money to host some of the like especially the tournaments and like some of the stuff. Like, I really don't know. I don't even have like a ballpark figure of how much money they would have. I just think that more burden should be placed on the company. That's what I say. Ooh, Miku with a tail. Furry Miku, furry Miku. This map sucks now that they reverted back to the old one. Ugh. Do you know what makes this one even suck even more? The fact that lag affects like a major part. Nice one, bro. No. And I gotta say, another pro I'll give Smite over the other games is that Smite actually like Smite actually feels like it has some semblance of balance. And like if I go play a game of League right now, I'm probably going to see the same like 10 champs you always see. Smite does have more popular characters, but there's a larger variety, is what I was saying. And most of the gods in Smite, people agree, are pretty balanced. There definitely are some like busted ones, but usually they have like a downside, like hardly any HP or any defense. No, don't start playing Dota. Don't do that. Do you understand? You're gonna be playing one game for the rest of your life. That's how long it takes to play a Dota game. I'm exaggerating. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how long a Dota game actually takes. But when people compare the MOBAs, they say League is the fastest, Dota is the slowest, and Smite's the middle ground. So I don't want to know how slow a real game of Dota is. Because, like, I don't, like, oh, there's a lot of, like, okay, like Conquest, Smite Conquest games that go on for, like, okay. Like, the longest I've seen a Conquest game in Smite go on for is probably, like, hour 10, hour 20 minutes. Which, like, it's fine. That's, like, on the long side, right? But most Conquest games, when you're not, like, okay, like, if you're watching the Pro League, right? Most Conquest games are, like, 30 minutes. But if you're just playing the Smite, most Conquest games are, like, 50, 40 minutes. Unless the enemy team's bad or like there's a disconnect, right? That can affect it a lot. But it's like a lot of, I don't know, whichever, if you're playing any one of those, it's just a big commitment. And like, I've already put so much time into Smite, there's no reason for me to play any of the other ones. Well, I should have made a decision a long time ago. I messed up. Oh, I completed enough weekly challenges. Woo! Yep, I got one win today. And I went up a couple of battle pass. That was really good. I still have like quite a while on it, but it's whatever. I'm almost now halfway through. The battle pass actually goes to 200, but there's like nothing past 200. So I think I definitely might stream this next time from my PlayStation, but I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. Just because. Just because. No, like, specific reason. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna probably go on another rant tomorrow, so I'm gonna be live tomorrow at 7 with some Smite. Dota stream win. I might try Dota. Like, I might play it once, but like, I'm definitely not gonna play it more than once. But like, yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will probably be longer because I don't know. Because I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about today, and when I'm tomorrow, I'll let my gameplay do the talking. So, good night.